plot of Indestructible Man is reminiscent of stories found in early horror comics, which were all but extinct by the mid-50s. Horror comics had their roots in crime comics of the 1930s and 40s, which featured stories tinged with the macabre. After World War II, the popularity of horror in comics exploded with younger readers, and many publishers joined the trend, led by EC Comics with titles such as The Crypt of Terror, which was later renamed Tales from the Crypt. This all came to a screeching halt when two self-appointed moral crusaders, Dr. Frederick Wertham and Senator Estes Kefauver, began stirring up a panic, claiming without evidence that comic books fostered delinquency and sexual deviance in young people. In 1954, Kefauver led a Senate subcommittee on juvenile delinquency and brought in Wertham to testify on Capitol Hill, and despite thoughtful counter-testimony given by EC Comics publisher William Gaines, who cited post-war anxieties and lack of parental responsibility as the actual causes of delinquency, the subcommittee recommended that comics tone down their content, even though their final report didn't even conclude that comics were to blame for juvenile delinquency. Later that year, the Comics Code Authority was established, and their rules against depictions of violence and death in comics led to the end of horror in the medium. EC Publishing continued on, however, by shifting their focus from horror to satire. To skirt the CCA, they labeled their new title a magazine rather than a comic book, and thus Mad Magazine was born, giving teachers and parents a new scapegoat for generations to come. How was that for a tangent?